Hello, 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 beautiful creatures. It is Black Friday. What sort of trouble or hell are you stir up? We are back, like I said, and I'm gonna be live for a little bit less today because my stomach is being really bad towards me. Also, for the fact that I do need to paint on top of that. So I will keep you updated on the painting for charity, and I will also be painting the other painting that I'm currently making for a friend of mine. But all in all, I appreciate you dropping by and coming and just sharing a few hours with me. Now, we're still not reaching our goals anywhere yet. I guess it's because of it's the end of the month. Also, it's Black Friday. It's near Black Friday anyway, so my anniversary kind of falls on that. So I'm thinking of moving my anniversary to like a little later. So since my anniversary is really close to Black Friday, my anniversary is really close to Black Friday, I think we should probably move it a little bit sooner or after. So I'm thinking like February-ish. I guess it's one of those. It's like a thing. So when we do have events, then you're not worried about, you know, Black Friday and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff. So instead, I would just like to see if we can move it around February or maybe January. But otherwise, I'm not too worried. We're still at $269, which I am very proud of. I just want to add that there. But I did say that I was really grateful for my community at Thanksgiving and a lot of people that I've met throughout my life that are still in my life. But I just want to make it clear that I appreciate every single one of you, including my family members, my loved ones, my friends, and of course, all the animals that I have met along the way. The thing is that I love life. Sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. I love how life finds a way. And honestly, there's a lot of beauty in the world, but sometimes we focus too much on the dark side of things. And I think we should just appreciate what we have. If we want to strive for more, go for it. I am happy where I am. Now, let's continue our Baldur's Gate thing. We have a bunch of quests. We killed Nettie because I didn't want to take her word for anything. So, whatever. Okay, we're gonna hide complete. Alright, oh yeah, we need to talk to Arabella's parents. Okay, we're gonna leave the camp. So, I'm doing wild magic with Morgana. Hoping it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm just sad.
I will be changing up games a little bit later, but I just thought we'd do a little fun thing first here. Because it is Bloody Friday. And there's a lot of gore in Baldur's Gate 3. I do remember that.
I want to have a word.
So right now we're just gonna talk to them and get a reward.
Our little Hellion told us what happened.
There. Inspiration gained. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and see about what we can do with this troop of misfits.
Watch your back. They won't see me coming.
Ah. Oh.
Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave. Best keep your hand.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Hell, keep your wits about you.
Can't give up now. Don't waste a step.
How delicious. Let's keep to the shadows. There. Leave no trace.
Never a dull moment.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your...
On tippy toes. Don't mind if I do.
Tempers are.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And those two Starian. Oh, we have a few things to sell. This is always a good thing. That's your Starian too.
Defender of the people.
There.
Blood? No, never mind. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Moving in.
Alright, I'm gonna need to sell a few things before we leave here.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Hmm. I'm just thinking here.
I wonder what the next move is.
Defender of the people. the pride of the gate.
Hmm.
Careful, I bite.
Alright. I'm just skipping that dialogue because I've already played through this enough times. I can walk there. So where I want to go is here. There are some.
Food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat. Now, that's a different. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
More for me?
Because there's a question mark here.
Open up.
Oh, I hate this.
Well met. I am Raphael. Come.
Randy, hey, thank you for the gate pass. I appreciate you. You want to join me in here? I would love the company.
There, middle of somewhere. It might just be your last. Am I a friend? Potentially. I could fix it all. And hope.
Sweet. Okay, so there was something over here.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The harpers were busy. What's that?
Okay, our dexterity is absolute shit.
Shadow.
Okay, it's 13 actually. Alright.
At the
Let's
back
reset
of
my
the
phone.
crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Oh shit. Alright, that's better.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within. Pincers peer.
Touch me.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its
Really?
mouth. The spiders.
No one stopped me yet.
The pride of the gate.
Let's get going. What path
Alright,
lies
let's go
before me?
down.
These tracks. Goblins. Always room for more. Anything of use? Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Damn.
The carcass looking close.
Why are you guys still there?
Someone there?
Oh
Step
my
quick.
god. Can you, like, not do this? Shit.
All right. What now?
Okay, group together.
Can't slow down. That'll fit my... People up ahead. Something's wrong.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh.
You summoned me.
Something
You
within
Hello.
opened the
stirs
box.
in response.
Hey, Brandy.
Hi.
How you doing?
The injured man.
I'm
locks
alright. I've
eyes
been
with
having
you.
issues with my knee.
Parasite writhes in your head. Your
But other than
mind
that, I'm Peachy King.
Do you have orders for us?
Sorry.
We were reporting to Edwin.
None to be sorry about. It just the weather is really. Well, you should know how the weather is with a bad knee.
And when the time...
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
I'm playing a
We're looking for fugitives. So you
game on my phone.
Delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can't afford to let up.
I'm playing like it's a game that's got mini games, and one of the mini games I'm playing is reverse Tetris.
Okay.
So how have you been?
I've been okay, just a little out of it as of late.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Here goes nothing.
What's the plan? Your time has come.
I can't wait till the end of the month. Chucky's coming out on Dead by Daylight.
Who?
Chucky.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I watched the video. Yeah, I watched the video of someone playing it, and Chucky uses a whole. He's got a really big potty mouth.
I know.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire? So, you have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it.
I've noticed
That's
people
no
have
fun.
slowed down playing Baldur's Gate.
Breathe
Huh?
deep and move.
I haven't seen as many people playing Baldur's Gate.
No, not
Strain your
not a lot
life
of people are
as its
playing it.
host's memories go to waste.
Not a lot of people are playing it, and right now I just felt like playing it again.
All the more reason to rid us
Yeah,
of
well,
the
that's how I am when I have favorite games. Even though they're my favorite game, I still need breaks from them.
Exactly. I'm just lowering the volume a little bit on the game.
All right.
There, that's good. No, now I don't have to focus so much on different things.
Oh yeah.
Have you wondered what people will say
You have that sensory.
monster hunters?
Overload thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
So there's that, but we're going around trying to finish everything this time.
They always
Oh, so you already beat the game.
No,
You're just. Oh, okay.
I can't because apparently I don't have enough allies. Or whatever. So what I'm trying to do now is just get a sense of like where I went wrong and get everything that I need.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. Don't you just hate that when you play a game and you think you're doing everything right, and then you
Mhm.
get all the way to the end and it's like, nope.
It's like, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to go back and get the rest of this. Huh?
Yeah.
Excuse you?
It's like, excuse me, bacon batter.
It's like, I beg your pardon?
Yeah, that would like really aggravate me.
Yeah, that's also why I'm back at
Suck at
this.
punching strangers. That's your bit, right? The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better. There's a wizard in Baldur's, but gold ain't any use if you took over.
I've made it all the way through a game, thought I found everything, and then got to the end and it said, you,
Can show you where we turn back. If you feel like
and
dying.
it's like, you didn't, and then you know how you go in and you check, oh,
Come on.
Yeah, what? I'm listening to you.
oh, well, you're on a cutscene.
Oh, it's fine. I'm skipping the most of it. pretty
Oh,
much,
okay.
Because I already
And,
been here.
Oh, okay. And you know how after the game you go and it gives you a checklist of everything that was supposed to be done, and you miss like half of them because you're like, well, that wasn't part of the main story plot. How do you expect me to know that?
Yeah, exactly. It's weird having like, oh, hi, by the way.
You screwed up right here. Oh,
When, where, how, what?
I think developers throw that in, and once the game comes out, I bet they sit back and go, they're not going to get back, you know. We're going to get them because they're going to be so into this game and not be able to figure this stuff out. And
Uh-huh. Always so mean.
man,
Okay, let's see. Send the stamp. Figuring out my inventory.
yeah, that's the biggest obstacle in this game, the thing that takes the most time.
Hmm. Also, I need to make sure that I have, like, certain items for later.
Yeah.
Just put those away in case. And you. That isn't. Okay. That one. Okay, well. Rolls. Hold.
The other things that cheese me about these games is when you like sell something and then halfway through the game it go, oh, by the way, do you have this? And you're like, I needed that.
Oh shit. Yeah, like the fucking loot.
Yeah.
I hated that. It was like the worst of the worst.
And see, games like that, you know, you don't realize that you need it. So you're like thinking you don't need it and delete it. And then you find out later on, guess what, sucker, you needed it.
I was like, oh, great, fantastic. Fuck you too.
Yeah.
Like, I needed that fucking thing. The lyre, the flute.
Yeah. Because when you look at it, it doesn't seem impressive. Like the stats usually suck or something like that. So that's why you sell it, because you don't think it's going to be any good. Then you found out they're like, guess what?
Exactly. It's like one of those ha in your face moments.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Okay, let's see. No, I'm gonna get the dog. Okay, you get that first. Okay. And then talk to the doggo.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Okay, I need to really hit the nail on the head on this one. Oh, thank.
Still, you should go. My friend is injured. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
I'm gonna let him figure it out by himself.
Yeah, and then that's a whole nother kettle of fish. They'll ask you they'll ask you a question like, do you know what happened to so-and-so? And if you tell the truth,
you might just get
that
killed.
that leads down one path. But if you lie, it leads you down another path.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you're screwed either way.
Yeah, pretty much. You're screwed either way, sweetheart. Wait, what? Hang on. Wait just a darn minute.
or the questions they ask you, the way that they're written, yeah, you think they're mean one thing, but they mean something totally different. So you're thinking, oh, okay, yeah, I'll help you, and you hit click for help, like, yeah, I'll do it, and then they kill you, and you're like, what?
Yeah, that has happened a few times.
Yeah, didn't they want me to do this?
Like, wasn't I supposed to help you, or you know what? Fuck this.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
endless amount of fuckery. It's called fuck around to find out for a reason.
Yep.
It's just one of those things. I'm just looking around making sure that I get everything. I remember a few things here and there. Small tidbits.
Yeah.
But I do remember what I didn't do, so that's what I want to try and, like, fix. Because I want to get, like, the bag of holding. Because I know where that is located-ish. And then there is the quest with the nettle something route with the dwarves.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do that last time, so I kind of want to do that. And I also want to meet another potential ally that we didn't meet before because I didn't find him.
Yeah, kind of like that dude that you have to give a magical item to, and you don't find out till
later.
He either leaves, you know, or he starts giving you attitude.
Yeah, he gives me attitude and leaves. It's like I have to keep as many allies as I can, so that's why I can't go evil. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I might go evil just for the fun of it in my own time, but otherwise we're gonna leave it. Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Before we go over there, I'm gonna go off here. I remember what to do with this. That chest.
Yeah. Well, see, and then you also learn from experience, you know, like, yeah, I don't want to touch that one. Yeah, that one will kill me.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking absolutely fuck me up. Kind of deal, so...
What's that?
Just an old prayer.
Yeah, and I know exactly what to do with that prayer.
That should work.
Let's see.
See, me personally, I think that you should that they should give you a home base and like a chest, and you have to like get supplies to make the chest bigger. So stuff you're not sure of, you can put in the chest.
Or even destroy it if possible. Do not trifle with that.
But you know they won't do anything like that. That'd be too easy.
Will follow.
Of course.
Why are you rolling on my head?
Fine.
Huh?
The cat is on the arm of the couch.
Okay.
And she rolled and started to roll on my head.
Yeah. No, now I'm just like getting things that it will be useful. Okay.
Yeah. Do they allow you to increase your inventory capacity?
Nope, that's why you need to get the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Yes. What do you think
And
I'm
I
going?
guess you didn't know about that the first time around?
No. I didn't know where it was.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like looking stuff up for games, but if I'm like walking around for 2 days, like real world days and camp hunts, I'm like, fuck it. Click. Oh, okay, that's where it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
Still on my feet.
Oh, have you ever got the scenario where you come across a monster and you're not supposed to kill it, but you kill it anyway?
Yeah, I have. It's
Yeah, yeah, it sucks. I've had games like that, and I start screaming at my screen, going, well, I wasn't supposed to kill it. Why did it attack me?"
why did it attack me then? What the fuck?
Yeah, it tried to take a big old chunk out of me.
Oh shit, okay. My character is a sorceress. She's weak as all hell.
I am.
Yeah.
Certain games, I play certain things depending on the, like, if I've played a game before. Like, I have games that I have played over 20 times.
What should I do?
And some games, once I get to the end, I'll play it again, and then I find a whole bunch of crap that I missed the first time.
Down with you.
Just not killing the cub. Just don't see a point in it. Goddamn.
My biggest OCD are quests.
Yep.
I want to do all of them.
Let's end this.
You know, you heard me say I want to. I don't have to. Well, in my mind, I have to.
Yeah. Damn! I just keep getting hit by the thing.
I thought you sneezed at first.
The cub looks from a single strike will end his suffering. You watch, speech.
Yep. No, anyone wanna just get me up?
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Still breathing, despite everything. I'll feel that one later. What's in here? Don't mind if I do.
Ah, we're encumbered now. So, other than some problems, how have you been?
I've been good. Been doing all right.
Oh.
Yeah, the holidays aren't real good for me. You know, a lot of people, you know, it's not good, but it's just, you know, missing people is all.
Yeah.
An owlbear egg.
You just got an owlbear egg.
It's kind of funny when you say an owlbear egg, because when you first say owlbear, people are going to think, how did a bear lay an egg? Well, listen to the whole name, stupid.
Exactly. Owlbear egg. Rocket science.
I wonder how stoned somebody was when they came up with that name.
Very.
More than likely.
Have to keep going.
So now we dealt with the owlbear. Now it's just to get the extra XP. But I kind of want to kill the goblin camp before they get an owlbear into the camp.
Mm. Yeah.
So, Will with a Y.
Why? That's right.
But at least you can, you know, you can save this and go back. I'm gonna be after the holidays. I'm gonna be getting my Final Fantasy 14 back.
Yeah.
And when you make decisions on there, there's no going back.
I know.
None whatsoever.
Hmm. There's also shadow druids that I want to take care of as well.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of stuff that I want to do. So before we go to introduce ourselves to the goblins, I am gonna go see about that druid.
Yeah. See, you don't realize how hard adulting is until you actually try to do it.
That's true. Like, I appreciate my mother doing what she did for me.
Yeah. When I'm in the store and I see like a child who's like 10 or 11 saying, getting all mad, I want to be a grown up. I want to be a grown up. Sometimes I can't help but say, you'll change your mind once you become a grown up and you're the one paying the bills.
Yeah. Exactly. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, because when you're a kid, you think, you know, money shits out of your parents' ass, you know? So you're like,
yeah, pretty much.
Buy me this, buy me that.
It's the most insane thing. Like, we didn't think about it.
Yeah.
And
Boy,
then...
adulting is hard. You know, my mom, she had to take care of me and my sister when my dad was still in the Navy on his ship. And he was out to sea at 6 months at a time. But as he was in for longer, they actually got him to be a teacher on base. So he was at home all year round.
Yeah.
And he got out of the Navy when I was 4 or 5 because he wanted to watch me and my sister grow up. You know, and I'm kind of happy he did. But then as I got older, I was like, man, I wish he would have stayed in the Navy. We could have lived in Japan and England for a while. I could have gotten all this experience.
Yeah. You could have actually traveled around and been a military kid.
Yeah, be a military brat.
Mm.
And then you know, all you have to do is like he would have to go first and get the house. But I don't think if he was gonna have, if he had to stay 6, he actually did stay at one time 6 months. No, I think that was before. No, that was after they were married. He actually spent 6 months in another country. And my sister was a baby. I don't know if I was born or not. And my sister got the inoculation to go, but then my parents decided that they didn't want that to happen. And so my dad went by himself. And my mom and dad, they didn't write letters to each other. They would my mom would get a cassette tape and she would let me and my sister talk to our dad. And then when we went to bed, she'd flip it over, and on the other side, she would talk to him about what's going on. So that when he got the cassette, he listened to me and my sister first, and then flipped it over and listened to my mom, and then he did the same thing.
The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Which I thought was kind of unique.
Interesting. Sorry, just my brain went. Brrr. Me.
Oh yeah, I know how that is. My favorite thing that what my brain does is when I start talking about something and my brain makes me go off topic and I don't realize I'm off topic until the person I'm talking to go, huh?
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You blink and the wilderness.
Yep, there we go.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Oh, right now I'm just trying to get where I want to go.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing about the games that you play more than once. You're playing them and you're running around. You're like, I know that, and you triggered it one time, and you could never figure out how to trigger this certain event again.
Yeah, it's annoying, to say the least.
Yeah.
It is rather annoying.
Something over there.
Finally. No.
And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. If creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can me. And why are
I'm
Again,
using
at
wild
point.
magic.
Yeah. Wild magic is difficult, isn't it? Because it can always backfire.
Yeah, but it's also really funny. So honestly, yeah. We're encumbered again. Okay, Siren, you're gonna get this. Yeah. Well, at least I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I'm not exactly interested in going really fast through everything.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of people that when they get a game, they think the faster they beat it, the better they are. And it's like, no. You just think you enjoyed that game. If you had really enjoyed that game, you would have taken your time
Yeah.
and you would have, realized that you going by fast, you miss all this stuff. And then they're like, oh, well, I really wish I did that, but I'm not going to go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a long rest before I go fight these shadow druids, because it's gonna be like... I'm gonna need everything I have.
Yeah. Blah.
Select. I'm just skipping cutscenes because... it's one of...
You already know what, you already read them, and just don't skip too fast, and, in case... Is this when he went in to suck your blood?
Yeah.
No. I needed you to trust
I like her hairstyle, the colors you gave her.
Oh, it's red and green.
Yeah.
I swear.
I like it.
Really?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck.
I dropped you, I'm sorry.
Pain that fades to throbbing numbness.
What?
Your breath catches.
I dropped the phone, so I said I dropped you.
I didn't feel a thing, I landed on my feet. What do you mean?
You're a cat, that's right.
You watch as he stalks.
Do you have an option of not letting him do that, or does he do it anyway?
It's better to let him do it because otherwise it's yeah.
But that doesn't put you in a relationship with him
No,
Time for a chat.
it doesn't.
doing that. That
Well,
just
it-
helps his need.
How do you feel? It'll pass. Abide from them.
That just
you
like
might
helps
wake up
his
as a
need. I
vampire
mean, it
spawn,
probably makes it where
like my good
there's
son.
an avenue
All of a vampire's
where it
hunt-
could be, you know,
As
lead
for
to
my other
romance. I just
reports,
noticed,
well,
how'd you get another freaking
we can figure
35
those out in
hours?
time.
Oh, my affiliate anniversary was on the 21st.
Uh,
Yes.
happy anniversary. Let's see if it's gonna work this time. Ugh.
Hunting
There
very
you
well,
go.
but I'm keeping.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my.
Shall
I knew I was at a year.
Yeah, you're actually over here. Alright, let's leave camp and let's see what kind of havoc we can wreak.
I've actually did the followage on someone else, and it says you've been following them for 1 year, 15 days, 7 hours, 32 minutes, and 3 seconds. I'm like, why are you going into seconds and minutes?
It's like, what the?
I'm like, we don't need to know all that.
Like, excuse you, what do you mean?
Are you also going to say that, you know, my hair was this long and this color and then this and that?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what? What?
Yeah, we went over to my sister's mother-in-law's house for Thanksgiving, and I put some food on, and the meatballs were spicy. Like, you know, I have a sensitive stomach, so if they're gonna burn my mouth, they're gonna burn my stomach. So I'm like, okay, I'm not getting any more of those. Then I started eating some of the chicken stuffing, and it was spicy, so it was hurting my stomach.
Oh, that's bad.
And it was, and then I was like, and the turkey's a little spicy. I'm like, did y'all not make anything that wasn't? The only thing that wasn't spiky was the dessert and the fried chicken.
Wow. Talk about not
Oh,
paying
and the
attention.
ham. Yeah, they on, you know, it's quotation marks a tradition in America to eat turkey.
Yeah, I
But
know.
a lot of big families, like they had smoked turkey, they had baked turkey, they had ham, and they had chicken, you know, depending on what someone really wanted.
Yeah. I am currently just in a fight, and that's it. I'm still paying attention.
Oh, no, 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 I know you are. I just stopped talking. I said what I had to say.
Right.
When I was out here eating the turkey, the cats descended on me.
Mhm.
So I always, when I get like turkey and chicken and stuff like that, even if they have food, I still feed them. You know, I gotta feed my baby.
Exactly.
My son doesn't do it. He won't share his food, but I share mine.
I mean, people that say cats are just pets, I'm like,
No, they say all animals that you own are beast of burden. You shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't get so involved. You shouldn't consider them human. And I'm thinking, you know, I know some animals that are more human than human.
yeah, pretty much.
When I was at vocational school to learn a trade, which was like a 5-hour drive from the house where I lived there, and I got the message that my family dog had died. I was in my room crying, and this one girl came in, and she had a brain injury. I don't know if she was born that way or what, but she came in there and she said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "I just found out that my dog died." And then she looked at me and said, "Well, why are you crying over a dog? It's not like a family member died." And I looked at her and I said, "You are my friend, and I do not want to hurt you. Leave now." And she kept talking, and my roommate said, "You know what? You really need to leave." Because anybody who has a pet and doesn't treat it like a family member don't deserve a pet to begin with.
No, they don't.
I mean, I've watched videos where people were reunited with their animals. And this one woman, she was in the military and she was gone for 6 months. Well, her parents owned a farm and she had her own horse. And when she got home and went down to the barn, that horse just started, going crazy. And she went in there and gave him a hug. And every time she pulled away, the horse used its head to pull her back in, because the horse, wasn't done. You know, they missed her and they didn't want her to go away because animals don't perceive time like we do. Like, if you're gone for an hour and then one day, and then 4 days later you're gone for 6 hours, your animal doesn't understand the difference. To
Yeah,
them, when you walk out that door, they don't know if you're coming back or not
exactly.
because they don't know. I mean, animals are smart, but there's some things they just can't rationalize. I mean, you could probably sit down and teach your animal time, but that'd take forever. Now, I've seen a TikTok video. It's one of the Asian countries. This guy has a cat, and he'll play a ukulele and start singing a song, and then he'll stop, and the cat will start singing, like, like, I mean, they're not saying words, but they're meowing in tune to the song on the parts where the person stops. And I'm like, wow,
Hmm.
some animals are brilliant and some animals are dumb as dirt. Just like some people are really smart and other people are dumb as dirt. Meow, beepy, meow, beepy, meow. You gonna come here? Oh, he almost didn't make it. He's a big ass. So I almost didn't make it, Mama. Lay down. Good boy.
Nothing important is ever easy.
That's the only trick I've taught him is to lay down, or he's not getting any love because he's heavy, and when he's on all four paws, it hurts. He's a good boy.
Ready.
Battle favors the fearless.
Got to concentrate.
They say that when a cat purrs, it doesn't always mean that they're happy. They say that sometimes they purr when they're in pain,
Yeah.
or they purr if they're aggravated. But to me, if your aunt get your he put his butt right in my face. To me, if your cat jumps on you and lays down and starts purring right away, as soon as you start petting them, that's because they're happy. Um,
Hmm.
my son's cat has been scaring me because he's been coming up here a lot and falling asleep on my chest or curling him up next to me and going to sleep, and he's never done that before.
That's funny. Oh, Wild Magic just gave us Blur, so
Wait a minute, someone on your party?
yeah, accidentally it was the Wild Magic.
Oh, That's the problem with the wild mage. You spells can go incredibly the way they're supposed to, and other times they just fuck up so bad
I know. But
that you just want to
it's fine.
go ahead. Yeah, you just want to like tell that guy, please don't cast no more spells.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had one of those when we played D&D, and he made this rod of teleportation. And if you shook it, it made noise. So the problem was that when you used it, you would either get a perfect teleportation or you would teleport half in and half out of a rock.
That is.
Or yeah, or the ceiling.
Let's see. Ready to get rid of those guys?
Oh, you rolling over, you want your belly rubbed. Sometimes my cats like their belly rubbed, and other times they don't.
Yeah. I get that.
I usually only try to scratch like between their top legs because they really can't reach that part real well.
So these are a lot. These are higher than our level. These are level 4. We're at level 3.
Oh.
So this is why it's getting difficult.
Yeah, yeah, and having a wild mage doesn't help.
Need to stay focused.
What sucks even more is when you have a wild mage, they say they're going to cast Fireball. They have to roll their damage first, and then they have to roll if they flub the spell or not. So if they flubbed it, then they just fireballed their whole party.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm making that noise because I'm tapping my cat. You know, kind of like the old-fashioned kung fu movies.
Yeah.
You should catch me when no one's looking, because I'll do that, and then I'll go, oh. Isn't that right, beepers? Oh, say scratch, mommy.
What the? No.
What?
Stupid things. I ended my turn because I accidentally clicked something.
Oh.
It sucks.
Just tell me. Look, you were letting me scratch you there. Stop being a dick now. I'm not gonna pet you no more. How you like that? You don't like that, do you? Ow, Beefy, that hurt. Why'd you fucking... I wasn't gonna smack you. He fucking bit me. He didn't bite me hard. That's the first time he's ever done that. So please. I don't play rough with him because he's so big.
Yeah, no kidding. Oops.
He's so strong. That strong boy. I have got to get some kind of brush or comb for them. I'm tired of all the hair everywhere.
Yeah?
He's like, his hair is like in between short hair and long hair.
Can't give up. Not now.
Man, I'll tell you what, you would be mad at playing Final Fantasy online, especially if you're a healer, and the tank runs around the corner and they're half dead. So you have to stop your spell and run and stop to try to keep them alive. And then they turn another corner. And then
Yeah.
when they die, they want it. It's like you kept moving. Well, you need to keep up with me and heal. It's like every time I catch up to you and start healing, you turn another damn corner.
Exactly.
It's a thing. It's called line of sight.
Yeah, I know. I know it's line of sight, but I don't heal because I can't do it because it pisses me off.
Anything of use?
Well, let me tell you something. When I was tanking, I'm the type of person. If I ask you to pull, like if you're a bard or something like that, and I ask you to pull a mob for me, then you do it. If I don't ask you to, don't. And I was in this one dungeon, and this guy kept pulling, and I said, you're a damage dealer. You are not the tank. If you want to tank, I will let you. Please let me do my job.
It won't count.
They did it again. I sat there and did not move. I told the healer, do not heal. If you heal, you're gonna get aggro. Well, of course, if the healer heals, I'm gonna take the aggro off the healer. I'm not gonna take it off of the idiot that ran up there and smacked somebody after I warned them 3 times that I was gonna let them die. I've been called a scrub tank and all this. I'm like, no, I'm not a scrub tank. I go my pace because when I first start a dungeon, I have to see how well the healer is. And I'm not going to pull a shit ton of enemies if the healer can't keep up.
Yeah.
And at lower levels, the healers can't keep up with a lot. And what these people want to do is they want to speed run it. They want to go through. It's usually like people who have AOEs. They want to speed run. They want to hurry up and go through it because they want to go do something else. And I'm like, no, if you don't like it, you can leave. Either you can leave or you can kick me from the party. Well, tanks are really hard to come by. Because not a lot of people want to do tanks because of that simple fact. And I've been kicked once, twice as a tank. And I'm like, oh, it's their loss. And there's been other times that they put up people when they put up to kick me. The other people said no, and then one of them turned around and put a kick on them, and they got kicked out.
Okay. So, someone wrote in chat, Deadly's way of healing is kind of scary. You better take this healing or Odin help me. I will kill you so that I can heal you. It's correct, though. I've done this in D&D parties. It's true. I want to confront Kaga with the evidence that we just found. That's what I want to do.
Well, no, she will kill you, resurrect you, kill you again, resurrect you again, then look at you and say, I can do this all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like you won't be dead, but each time you die, it's gonna hurt worse than the last. That's like that on the anime. This guy kept attacking. This guy was reincarnated himself. He's a demon king, and this guy kept attacking him because he was like, well, I'm a noble and you're not, because no one knows who he is yet. And he killed the guy. And then he snapped the finger and he came back. And he was like, what just happened? He says, I brought you back. He says, no one can do that. He says, sure they can. They have a couple seconds after you die. And he killed him like 2 or 3 times. And then finally he was like, he told him, I can keep doing this. And the guy finally gave up.
I can do this all day, mate.
Yeah, I can do this all day long, I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to try to find it. I think that you would resonate with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But because you know, he's
It's
yeah,
Maogakuin no Fudikigoshu.
no, it's yeah, the Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Yeah.
You would really enjoy that anime.
With his descendants. Oh my god.
Yeah. You would really enjoy it because like they went to they had to go and they had to get a some kind of weapon, like a legendary weapon or something, from this dungeon. And they got it, and everything had to be turned in to be verified. Well, when they went to this one guy's thing, they said, "Oh, well, your group never turned in a weapon, or it was stolen, so you don't get any credit." And he stands up and goes up at the front and turns and looks at this guy and does a spell or something, and the sword comes out of the guy's chest. He goes up to the teacher and hands it to her, and he says, "The next time you ask somebody to hide something, make sure they're not an idiot."
Oh,
And
that's funny.
yeah, it was hilarious, and no one liked him because he wasn't, he wasn't considered, being a noble,
Hmm.
and he and all of his peers didn't like him. And then there was this thing where he knew if someone was like messing with magic, if no one else picked it up, he knew because he was a demon king. He was just that powerful, and his knowledge had went over. And so it's just one of those things that when something like that happens, you're like, damn, that really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got kind of a deep, sultry voice, so it's sometimes hard. I'm pretty sure some people think it's hard to take him serious. He's serious about everything. Like this one lady, she was a noble, and she did something. I can't remember what she did. She did something, so he killed her and brought her back as a commoner. And she's like, how could this happen? He says, it's easy to do. He says, now you get to live like the people you have tormented. And she was just like, kill me. And she like took a knife and slit her throat, and nothing happened. And she's like, why am I not dying? He goes, oh, did I not mention you are not allowed to die? So he basically made her immortal for the simple fact, one, it would piss her off, and two, she would have to learn how the commoners were the way she treated them.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, pretty much. But no, I'm just chilling here streaming. I'm not sure I'm gonna be doing long stream today.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to overdo myself.
Well, plus you got all this time, and you don't want to overexert yourself like you did last time, playing 8 hours almost every time you streamed. It took a lot out of you.
Yeah.
I like how you just go, yeah. Yeah, it did.
It did.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business. Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Yeah, the people who made this game also made Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Because if you look at Dragon Age Inquisition, they kind of look the same. And like all the tattoos are the same. EA
Halsin is
bought
weak.
them, but they still have control over
Paladin speaks truth.
certain genres.
The choice is made. As you say, Olladin.
I have just got to say this: that little lady in front, for her age, she sure does have some perky tits.
Yeah.
No, you.
You watch Korga closely. If she is moved by your plea, she gives no sign.
When Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind? Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive. I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me. You would question my power.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I watch anime in the Japanese subtitle, and then I'll watch it in English. And they do change some of the words. It's just because they have to change some of the sentences because in Japanese they say like if it shows their name at the end of the sentence, they say it in the beginning.
Yeah.
The anime that I have trouble watching though is Chinese because I just got used to Japanese.
Yeah.
And Chinese is a whole new kettle of fish.
Okay.
Worth a try.
Need to stay focused.
Is that little chick?
We're fighting the Shadow Druids.
Oh.
Yep. That's what's happening. Sorry about that.
When you're supposed to say sorry, not sorry.
Hmm?
That's when you go sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. But this time I'm just like...
Let's move.
There we go.
And I need to try to find
Let's have a look.
a place that we can watch anime together and watch it together.
Find a way forward.
That'd be cool.
Because I'm pretty sure you and I are going to be going, what the fuck, at the same
I have
time.
something to ask.
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy. It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full. We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Alright, at least we stopped Kaka from doing stupid. This time. Alright, so Shadow Drugs.
I'll give it a shot.
What now, Tusk?
Because I never done that before, so. Granted, one of them died, but.
You live and you learn.
Hang on. I'll talk to somebody in there because I'm gonna try and get Hausen back.
That's the dude that's in the wall, right? He's like trapped.
No, I already got him. He's in the camp.
Okay.
It's Wrath that I need to talk to get Hausen.
I hope to see Halson return. Please, if you find him, let me know.
Alright, okay, so we already have the quest for Hausen. Never mind. It's fine. Although I'm really sad that we killed Nettie, but she wasn't letting up.
Who was that? One of those little druids?
One of the druids in the grove. She wanted us to kill ourselves if we were ever going... if we had, like, symptoms of changing. Like, oh, you
That's when
have
you
to
go,
die to
like-
protect us all.
Yeah, that's when you go like,
No.
yeah, sure, I'll get right on that.
Watch together is good to watch anime and movies with other people over the web. Oh, thank you. Alex to the rescue.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
What are you doing, you crazy cat? Yeah, you. He like jumped over my leg, ran up the arm of the couch, and started sharpening his claws.
Wow.
And
Your
then
cat
looked
doesn't know
at
what to
me.
do with himself.
Yeah, then he looked at me with these big ass eyes, like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?"
What do you mean? I'm being me. What? The fuck? It's weird. That's always gonna be weird. They're wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, or they look at you like, "Nothing to see here."
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Next, I wonder.
I'm worried about it.
Blade at the ready. Sharp as
How many?
Sylvan.
Okay. Now. Always figuring stuff out. Alright, there's that. There's that one. Everything's fine, there's nothing behind me.
You know, I've talked to people on the phone before, and I'll say something. It's just me and them on the phone. I'll say something, and they go, "Are you talking to me?" I'm like, "No, I'm talking to that person standing behind you." And then there's silence, and there's turning around, and they go, "I may or may not just look right."
Yeah, pretty much. I've done the same thing with a few individuals, and it's funny every time.
Yeah.
But no, I have a certain presence that just goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, you were saying what exactly?"
then the
People just go,
claws
no,
come
please,
out.
no.
Then the claws come out, and you say Kitty has claws.
This kitty got claws.
They put up, everything is fine. There is nothing behind me. It's like that you know of.
That you know of, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna go take a long rest because we are out of spells and everything, or spell slots. And in all honesty, I kind of just want to go ahead and do something else. I don't know what. Certain things are just insane.
I'll tell you what's funny is I have linoleum floors in the living room and kitchen. So when a cat comes running out of my son's room and tries to put the brakes on and then slides halfway across the room into the wall,
But the give.
I don't know if I should laugh at them or pity them.
Well, that sounds very appealing.
Should I pity
I'm
them?
almost convinced. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Although, the more I think on it,
Nothing tasty. Alright.
You know that your cat is really screwed up when the other cats look at him like, what the hell is your problem?
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? The absolute horror in their eyes, like, fuck did you just do?
What are you doing? What's so special over there?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those. But no, it's like, I get a certain, like, okay, I want to do this in Baldur's Gate now, and now I'm like, what else?
Yeah, it's one of those things like, okay, I need a break from this game, but I just want to do this one thing. And then 20 minutes later, okay, I really, after this one thing, and then after you say that about 20 times, it's like, people are like, yeah, we've heard that before.
We've heard that before, stop denying it to yourself. I'm like, you heard
or
nothing.
I'll tell people,
quiet
keep denying it for a little while. It'll eventually kick in that I'm right.
Pretty much. Service shushing into the mic. I just went, that's the only thing I can come up with. Okay, I don't want to play Stardew. My stomach is growling at me.
It says, feed me Seymour.
Huh?
It says, feed me Seymour. From that movie, did you ever see A Little Shop of Horrors?
Oh yeah! Feed me Seymour. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's been so long. It's like, archives buried. Pop up right now. Oh yeah, that. Shit. It's the one thing that doesn't leave my mind.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm having problems finding stuff to play because I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to play sometimes because, like,
Yeah, you get stressed out and then you spend like 15, 20 minutes picking out a game that you end up only playing for about 4 minutes and then you jump back on the game you just got off.
Yeah, pretty much. What the heck. Let's do some Power Wash Simulator because we have some Back to the Future stuff. No, it's gonna be a short stream today. I can feel my body needing some relaxation time.
Yeah, my body's already like, you've been up since 8 o'clock this morning to go to sleep.
Our body's going, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, do something else, fuck you.
Yeah.
Isn't it always like that though? It's like, the older you get, the more your body hates you. It's like...
Don't tell me about it. I already know.
Like I would like I would like to murder a lot of individuals throughout the day, every day of my life, but I don't do it
Well,
because it's frowned upon. But when I'm in serious pain, I'm pretty much considering crossing that line.
I'm going to tell you what people told me. Your body causes you pain to let you know that you're still alive.
So true,
And I
Alex. So
sit,
true.
yeah, and I sit there and think, so me breathing in and out and my heart beating and me talking is not enough for me to know I'm alive.
Apparently not. There has to be agonizing suffering and absolute fucking sheer grueling, like
Yeah.
tear ducts working by themselves, pain.
If I'm to the point where I'm crying, you better take me to a hospital.
Oh, I've been crying from pain. My mother did not take me to the hospital. I was sitting there for 3 hours, tear ducts crying, in pain all over my body, and I was like, I want to die. 16.
My mom,
Uh,
she she took. I got like I dislocated my thumbs a lot doing different. Like the first time it got my thumb got dislocated is because this guy who was kind of a bully, and it turned out he was kind of a bully because his dad bullied him, and he stomped on my thumb and bent it all the way backwards. So he dislocated that thumb, and then I was had it in a sling for a while with my left hand,
yeah.
and then maybe a month or two after I got the sling off my left hand, I had to have my right hand wrapped up because I pulled that thumb out of joint. So I can write with both hands. You can read what I write, but because I'm right-handed, but when I write with my left hand, I tend to like go up to the right.
Yeah. It is like that, but that is weird. It's I just don't know anymore.
Okay, here you go.
Huh?
I broke a big toe because my sister ran across the room to get more popcorn and her heel caught on her pants. So her knee went right into my toe and broke it. Then
I
I
wonder what kind
broke,
of speed she was going for that to happen.
well, she wasn't going really fast. It was just gravity and her momentum going forward is what did it. Then I broke I broke a toe because I kicked the door facing back. So you know when you're walking and you don't pay attention.
Oh god.
Then I broke another toe climbing out of the pool. I kicked the ladder, and as soon as I kicked it, I went, "Oop! Well, I just broke a toe." So it got to the point where when I knew I had a broken toe, I just put gauze between two toes and then wrapped the toe next to that one together to keep it like a splint.
Yeah.
There is no point going to the doctor. The only time my mother panicked is if she saw a lot of blood, um, or if she knows, because I had cut my hand by accident when we were working together, and she snatched me up off the ground and got me to the doctors, and it didn't start bleeding until they put like the numbing in it. I had to
Yeah.
get like six stitches, but and then whenever I would be in my mom's, I'd go in my mom's room and lay on the foot of the bed, telling her I was cold. If if I had a temperature of 199.9, my mom freaked out because I barely ever ran fevers. My sister, the highest one she ever had was 101 or 102, and she would get fevers more often than me. But I was the type of child that I'd go to school, and if they didn't have a dental appointment open until say like 10 o'clock, my mom would come and get me from school, take me to the orthodontist, who would tighten my braces, and then I went back to school.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know,
Normal.
I yeah, I didn't want to. The only time I missed school is when I didn't feel, when I like literally am like coming from both ends and it's not stopping and I need medication and I need to be asleep. I went to school with ear infections and everything. And I remember one time I had given them a note of when I needed to check out. So I knew what time it was. So they called me to the office because my mom was there. And then when I got ready to leave, one of the secretaries says, she can't check out. And my mom said, why not? She said, because she is one of the most polite students that ever come in this office. The other ones are very, they're indifferent or they're rude, but she is nice all the time, which made my mom feel good. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to be nice because if I'm not nice, when I go home, my dad's going to light my butt up.
Yeah, it's different every time for every kid, but if I wasn't
Yeah.
respectful to my elders, hell, I got smacked on the head.
Oh yeah, that pimp slap where they smack you upside the back of the head.
Oh yeah. Uh hated that. Ooh.
See, when I was growing up, you could snatch your child up in the middle of a store and wear them out. Okay. And nobody would bat an eye. Now, if you do it, everyone wants to call social services. It's like, look, is my child still walking? Yeah. I didn't break his leg, did I? No, but you were beating him. No, I wasn't beating him. I was whooping his damn ass. There was a lady who, her son got in trouble for doing something she told him not to do.
Yeah.
And she finally had enough and wore his butt out. Well, he called 911 and said his mama was beating him. So, of course, they had to send the police and
Social
social,
services.
yeah. And what they did is that they arrested her and she had to pawn her wedding rings to get out of jail. And like the next day, they brought her son back. And she's like, I thought you said I was beating him. Why are you bringing him back? Oh, well, the marks that were on him went away. He says, but we decided to bring him back and just let you know that you shouldn't whoop your son like that. You shouldn't hit your son like that. And she looked at she looked at him and
Hmm?
said, because she was it was on you, I forgot what it was on, but that she had leaned forward and said, if my son does something and he deserves an ass whooping, he's gonna get an ass whooping. So you might as well just take him with you.
Shit.
Of course, yeah. So of course the boy said, no, man. She said, then stop, lying and saying you're being beaten. Like, you're not to you. Yeah, it is. It's an ass beating, but you need to understand that there are kids out there that get hit with everything and then some.
Yeah.
And you're over here calling the police like it's some kind of game when it's not.
Some kids are just I actually know how it is to get beaten. So when somebody
I do
complains
too.
about getting hit once, I'm like, okay, so you've taken a leather belt to the fucking torso?
I've had when my dad would whoop us, you basically had to duck and cover. And anywhere that belt hit you on the back, you got hit on the back of your head, but you got hit on your hands because they were on your head. I got hit on the back, the butt, the legs. I've been whooped with a wooden spoon, a metal spatula. I've had my mom throw a battery at me.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so I mean, these
Yeah.
kids who want to say, well, they whooped me because I did this, and whatever. then they get mad, like, you called us for that. Now,
Yeah.
when my son was 2, his dad forgot to latch the iron door, and I used to lay down and take naps with my son, and I woke up and couldn't find him. Well, he had walked out of the house, and he was a good 2, 3 miles away, and the cops found him and brought him back, and a cop pulled me aside and said, "If you want to wear his ass out, we will turn a blind eye." I'm gonna say, well, first of all, I'm not gonna do that to my kid. Because, God, this is what I was thinking. First of all, I'm not gonna do that to my kid because I know how it is when you start getting smacked by your parent and you're not sure what you did wrong. It was basically his dad was in the wrong and I was in the wrong. But he said he wanted to go see his nana.
Aww.
And he
Sweet little
only had a
kid.
t-shirt. He only had a t-shirt and a diaper on.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah, but the thing is, why I was hit was because I wanted to be outside on the street with my stepsister. And she was gonna teach me how to rollerblade. And my stepfather said, no, you're not going outside, blah, blah, blah. Curfew was at like 7 and it was 3 p.m. Just because he wanted to watch a game and he wouldn't let his own fucking daughter watch me just because he told me to stay in my room and do my homework. I didn't have homework. It was Saturday.
yeah.
And I was like, what the
And even
hell?
even if you got homework all over the weekend, you're
Yeah,
probably going to try to get it all done Friday night so you have
exactly.
your weekends to yourself.
I told him I had already finished my homework before I got home Friday, and he was like, "That can't." Yeah, I did.
And then it's like, I don't give a damn. You do what I say, not as I do. I
Yeah,
always hated that.
yeah, he did. And when my mom came home from work, and he's hitting me with a belt, she was like, "What the fuck did you? What are you doing?" And he told her that I'd snuck out, and I told her exactly what happened. That I asked him first if I could go outside with my stepsister, his daughter, so she could teach me rollerblading outside on the fucking sidewalk. Outside the house.
Yeah.
And she went fucking ballistic at my stepdad.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just got hit for wanting to spend time with my sister and wanting to learn something.
Yeah. And he was punishing you when you wanted to do something constructive. It's not like you were going to go out and vandalize anything.
No, it wasn't. I snuck out short, but I didn't want to stay in there. He wasn't doing anything, and I wasn't allowed out of my fucking bedroom.
Yeah.
So I just told her he didn't let me out of my bedroom. I wasn't allowed outside. I went to use the fucking bathroom, and he was going to deny me.
Yeah.
And she was like,
see, when I got in trouble, it was 2 different things I got in trouble. One was I either had to stay in my room and could only come out to eat, use the bathroom, get some water, take a bath, and then I had to go straight to bed. Or the second kind is where I didn't have to stay in my bedroom, but I could walk around the house. I just couldn't. The only outside I could do was go in the backyard with a dog. That was it. And
yeah.
if any of my friends called to talk to me, my mom would hand me the phone, and I had to tell them I'm grounded. I can't talk on the phone.
Yeah.
So,
But that's the thing. He didn't exactly like. My mom knew if I wanted to learn something, that was a good thing, and him having hit me for wanting to learn something was something that was not okay. Sure, she scolded me for
yeah,
going outside without permission, but she realized what I was doing because I wanted to surprise them and be able to go rollerblading at some point. Which
yeah,
because I had gotten rollerblades and I wanted to learn. And guess what? The reason what my stepfather did was justify the fact that what he did by saying I didn't want her to hurt herself. You did not give a shit what I did. Hell,
yeah.
hell,
Well,
I could have had a fucking like I literally took out from my room a bunch of knives and scissors, and I said, "You never bothered to check, did you?"
yeah. It's like he probably did more damage to you than it would if you fell.
Yeah, exactly.
But I am going to let you go because I'm getting sleepy.
Of course. But on a different note, I have learned how to rollerblade eventually, but it took some time.
Yeah. It takes time to learn a lot of things. When do you think you'll stream again?
I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'm going to do at least 2 hours today. It's just
Okay.
we get passionate about some things, so we're sorry about the rant,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just tired. I've been up since early this morning.
We'll go to bed. Go sleep.
And it's 5 a.m. right now.
Go to bed.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Have a good
I love
day.
everybody. Good night.
All right, that was Brandy. We usually just talk about everything and nothing. Things sometimes get out of hand, but that's okay. Not for everybody. We just talk about whatever. We get off track a lot. No, so what's happening now is that I am getting hungry, I am tired myself. I don't feel all that well, so that's why I'm gonna end early, or earlier than normal. Because I don't want to overdo it, and I don't want to get sick. Because if we get sick, we're gonna be like out of commission for quite a while. And I really... Like, I'm one of those people that just absolutely hates being sick. Cannot stand it. I don't want to be sick. This is one of those things. Also, since my stomach is growling at me, I'm thinking it might have something to do with the fact that that's why I'm feeling nauseous, but I wouldn't be so certain. Because I felt a little nauseous after I ate this morning. So I'm thinking I should probably take more hours of resting today than not. So in the meantime, while I'm resting, I can also paint, because that's something I'm used to doing when I'm not feeling well, and it kind of just gives me joy and keeps me from thinking about that I'm feeling not too good. I mean, we all have that one thing that's happy. So I wanted to do 6 hours today, but body decided, hi, by the way, here, I'm gonna throw you this curveball. Today, yes. Can't you do this later? No. Fine. Like, it wouldn't be the first time that I caught something from my partner, but I'm not so sure that is the case here, because it could be a number of things. It could also be that my medication just didn't agree with me this time. That happens sometimes. I can't help it. It happens. And if that's the case, then, you know, I'll just have to deal with it. No, Power Simulator is just something to do when I don't know what to do. So that's kind of like why I go to this game, because I enjoy it, it's a lot of fun, it's really comforting, it's not stressful, it's just really cozy. I mean, I would do Genshin, but we're just gonna do that tomorrow. Then we have some more options with the event currently, and we're not limited. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, there. Else. Aha. Right. Yes. I missed a few spots. There we go. Speaking of Back to the Future, I kind of want to watch those movies. A lot of good memories with it. I don't remember who introduced me to Back to the Future. So long ago. I loved the movie. I really did. They were so witty, nostalgic, you know, just different from everything else. And I couldn't help but be absolutely fascinated with it. I think it was my sister. She was really doubtful that I would like it, even consider watching it. And then when I sat through the whole movie, she was like, and I was like, is there another one? And said yes, but we didn't have it. I got really upset. I wanted to see it, but we couldn't find it anywhere, which was also a problem. So I only think I saw like 2 of them. First one and the second. I can't remember. I don't remember how many there are right now. I did have a lot of fun watching them. One thing we could agree. Old classics. My older sister I grew up. I used to put a G in her name, but there's no G in her name. But I used to sound it out with a G every time when I was little. And, you know, she absolutely hated it. But it became kind of like her nickname because I couldn't say her name properly. And when I could, because I wanted to, you know, not make her angry at me every time I said her name, so I practiced saying her name. And when I could finally say her name correctly, she reacted. Like, wait, what? Because she hated when I said it around her friends with the G. And she absolutely hated it, you know, because they made fun of her for it and I didn't appreciate it. I actually kicked my sister's bullies. It was... So, like, anyone who was picking on my sister, I kicked. I kicked them. I know boys weren't, you know, picking on girls because they liked them. They were just picking on people just because they could. And I understood that, so I was like, you know what? You're not picking on my sister. No, I am going to make you regret it. I chased this boy around the entire school, and I kicked him as hard as I could, as many times as I could, until I was stopped. And he was like, goddamn, please stop kicking me. And I was like, no, I will not stop kicking you. Apologize to my sister. It was just a joke. I don't care. Apologize. It was one of those funny moments. Alright. There's my ring. Hi, guys. No, it's just I can feel how my body is. I'm wondering if that's my partner's cat. Because I've been seeing a lot more cats lately around my window. So you played. Yeah, Tekken is a good game though. I loved it. Maybe I should stream a little bit on my PlayStation. I haven't done that in a while. But all a good time. I'm not in any hurry, but as of right now, I just know my body is not happy with me, and the shakiness is coming back, so we're gonna have to just end stream soon. About 2 hours. I'm fine. Fine. I just need to be careful. Really don't want to get sick. Trying to avoid certain from happening. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and not happen. Better stop early and rest up? Yeah, exactly. So when we hit the 2 hour mark, we're gonna start packing it up and we're gonna find somebody to raid. I'm almost finished with this. I don't want to finish it. Just saying. I feel like I'm missing something. There it is. Always small details get you. Got that one. So this one. God damn it. That little thing. In those stupid places. There we go. Okay, now what else is not going? Follows motor. Other side. My cats are making noise. Or why? What is it, you two? A lot. Better stop really. Hi. Hi. Hi, Raven. What is it? Raven. Be a lot of detail in them. Hello's motor. Where is Raven? Just finish this train. Ah, this thing. There we go. Hello's motor done. Outdoor hinges. Raven. Being awfully demanding today. Hey, what else? Cap door hinges. Good for what? Done. Engine chamber. Rayvon! What is it? Hey, reactor car flux boxes. Fun. That. I think it's just God's side. Vent flaps, no, so. Here. What else? Reactor. A knives. Oh boy. Okay, now we only have 3. Okay, pulse, Doppler, regulator. One board flux pen. Raven. Gotta wait a little bit. No, this is... Those are cables. Raven? No. Nej. Nej. It? Nej. It is these. It is one of these. So what the hell? Raven? Where the heck is it? Where is the band? I don't understand this. Okay. I was looking in the wrong place. I can't find the thing. Okay, I think I found it. Finally! And we're gonna see this train go off. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at that. It's going. And it's gone. Oh, okay, soon. Hang on. Step out of the way. Sheesh. Okay. Alright, cool. Raven is meowing and meowing and meowing. That was it? Oh my god. That is... Oh, come on. Alright. We're gonna head out of this game and we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody. Can you wait for like 2 more minutes? Oh my god. You're killing me, Raven. Are you killing me, dear? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid. So please do copy the raid message. If you are subscribed, please do spam that raid emote as much as possible. Let's see who's live. Well, look it. I know exactly who we're raiding. let's go give Reverend some love. He's always a fun guy to be around and to watch. So thank you so much for being here with me today, everyone. I'm sorry that it's been such a short amount of time. Right now, I just need to look at the clock because otherwise I'll forget. 34 hours and 10 minutes. All right. So thanks so much for being here today with me. I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully you all will have a very, at least, no injury or casualty Black Friday. Hopefully. Alright guys, let's go show Reverend some love. And I will see you tomorrow. So, until next time. Mwah!